Reality is skills are much greater than certificates. People generally tend towards collecting the certificates in order to give them a proof that yes, I have completed this course, yes, I have studied from this course. But thing is, certificates should not speak that you have completed the course. Your skills, whatever the things you have learned from that course, should speak that you have learned something from the course. Hey everyone, welcome to another video of Java Revisited. In this video, we'll have a look at the course which is called as Google IT Support Professional Certificate, which is offered by Google. Okay, and here it completely says that this is your path to a career in IT. Okay, so the first of all, we'll get deep dive into this course. Is this course beneficial for you? Do you have to enroll in this course? All right, and if you look at here, if you go below, then you will see that there are a lot of different courses offered by Google in this particular course. For example, you can see here there are 5 courses in this professional certificate. So the thing is, do you have to do all these 5 or you have to do only one at a time? And how to earn the certificate? And it basically says that if you complete this course, then you are set to go in the IT sector. So we'll have a look at, is this true or not? Cool. So without any further delay, let's get started. So the number one thing you can basically, if you want to register for this course, before watching this video, if you have interest in this course, then you can definitely go for this course. The link is given in the description. It's available on Coursera. Now the first thing that comes is, it says that join for free, and at certain point of time it says that 100% online courses and shareable certificate. Now the thing is, you will get certificate only if you enroll in this course through a paid version. But if you enroll this course for free, right, as it's saying join for free, then basically you will eventually get whatever the material has been taught in this course, but at the end you will not get any certificate. That's the difference. So now you might ask me, is certificate necessary? Well, if you look at certain point of times, okay, as far as from my experience, I have seen people eventually run for certificates rather than skills. But if the reality, if you want to go for, the reality is skills are much greater than certificates. People generally tend towards collecting the certificates in order to give them a proof that yes, I have completed this course, yes, I have studied from this course. But thing is, certificates should not speak that you have completed the course. Your skills, whatever the things you have learned from that course, should speak that you have learned something from the course. Okay, so let's go deep here and let's see about what this section offers. So as it says, what will you learn? Gain skills required to succeed in an entry-level IT job. So what exactly is the difference between IT job and software development job, if you don't know? So basically it says that in IT job you have to troubleshoot, configure the computers and the systems and the networks. So for example, you are using your computer. What if your computer stops? What if your computer misbehaves? What if your computer has some type of problems? Then in that case, who are the people who are going to solve these problems? Basically IT fields. Okay, so IT fields is what? Troubleshooting, solving the problems. And what about the software development? Software development basically means that you are going to build a software, or you're going into the field of development itself. Okay, as I mentioned here, like you can see that shareable certificate, if you want to get, you have to get a paid version of it. It's 100% online. Okay, so it's not something like you have to go somewhere and attend this course. It's 100% offline. Flexible schedules. Flexible schedule, it means that you can attend at your home at any period of time. Okay, so basically if you want to attend this course during morning, you can. You want to attend this course in the night time, you can. Okay, it's a beginner level course, so no degree or prior experience required. That's perfect. So approximately 6 months to complete. Now it's a very long time, so it's not like that you started this course today and at the end of 1 month you will be able to complete whole of this course. No, it's not. Basically it's saying that you have to basically give approximately 6 months it will take to complete your course, and it's saying suggested pace of 10 hours per week. It means that per week you have to give 10 hours to this course. Okay, then at the end of the 6 months you can say that approximately you have completed this course. Okay, so what is the language used? English, Spanish, Portuguese, whatever you can just see here. Okay, now what about the skills it's talking about? So as you can see, it's basically talking about debugging. Okay, so debugging is what? Debugging is basically how the things internally work. For example, if I write something, a code in Java, then if I want to see how that code is particularly running, that's called debugging. Okay, at any instant of time, what is happening in that code is what we call as debugging. Then encryption algorithms and techniques, like algorithms related to the encryptions, customer service, what happens between the customer and the client, network protocols. So what is the difference between network protocols? Network protocols are basically the rules defined for the internet services. Okay, for example, there are certain rules that has been defined, okay, in the internet, in the internet world. So you ask me, like, who defines these rules and why are these rules necessary? So the first thing to notice that protocols are the rules. Okay, for example, I can give you an example. Suppose you developed a game, okay, or you developed an application, and you set your own rules, like my application will run according to these rules. And similarly, a person who has made another application at some part of the world has rules different to yours. Cool. Now, what if you both want to get connected with each other through their application? Then you can't, because you two have different rules, right? So there are certain rules that have been defined, which are called as protocols, which you will learn in this. The next thing is cloud computing. Cloud computing is basically you will learn about Dockers, containers, Kubernetes, etc. Then binary code. Binary code basically means that if you don't know, then you need to understand that our computer basically understands the binary language. Okay, so it's basically in the form of 0 and 1. Okay, so customer support, as I mentioned, the difference between providing the useful knowledge and useful value to the customer who is using this. Okay, Linux is what? Linux is an operating system, and it's very widely used. Troubleshooting basically means problem solving. For example, if you have seen that sometimes your Wi-Fi gets disconnected, and then what you do, either you click on it and it starts running, or other thing you do is basically you troubleshoot that. Okay, you look for the problem and your computer automatically solves it. Okay, so you will deep dive into like how troubleshooting works. Okay, then domain name system, then IP4, network model, etc. Okay, let's go deep into this again. And about this professional certificate, now it's basically, the first thing to realize here is that why this course is at high demand. First of all, this course is in high demand because of it's offered by Google at the very first instant. And now you might ask me, why Google? As everyone of us know that Google has a very high rank in the market itself, right? It's a good position in the market. So anything that has been offered by Google is going to get shared value, right? So the thing is, that's why this course is in trending for today. So applied learning project basically means that if you enroll into this course, it's not like you will just only learn and learn. There will be assignments and practices. Okay, then there will be projects as well. Now, I don't know if you enroll into this free version. Okay, I'm not sure about it, but I'm telling you, if you enroll in this free version, you can just try. If you enroll in this free version, I've seen that in some courses, assignments as well as projects gets neglected in the sense they are not there in the free courses, but they are definitely in the paid courses. So you can just do something like this. You can just enroll into this course for free at certain point of time, and if you see that the assignments and the projects are there, then it's good. But if you want to earn a certificate, you can definitely go for the paid version of this course. Cool. So as it says, what your skills will include, network protocols, cloud computing, as mentioned earlier. What are the skills you're gonna understand about it? So like there are some of the feedbacks given here as well, like about the people who have taken this course. So what is a professional certificate? As I mentioned earlier, professional certificates are what? People have generally made that certificates are necessary in order to gain a job. Which might be correct at certain point of time, but the thing is your skills are so much necessary. Certificates are basically something like this. For example, you have a degree, right? So when you get to a job, you basically show that interviewer, hey, I have a degree from that college, and then that interviewer sees, oh, you have a degree, it means you have something studied about this field, right? That's what is a proof. Similarly, certificate is what? Certificate is basically a proof that you have studied about something. Yes, but I'm saying certificates are not necessary. Why? Because eventually if you have good amount of certificates, but what if you don't have skills? Then that's the problem. Your certificates won't matter so much as your skills will. Okay, so hands-on project, earn a career credential. Basically they are saying that earn a career certificate, right? There are 5 courses in this professional certificate. Let's get into this now. 5 courses. So it is one course, and in this one course there are 5 courses as well. Okay, so the first course is technical sport fundamentals. So technical sport fundamentals, as you can see, if I go down a little bit, so technical sport fundamentals, as you can see, this aims to prepare you for a role as entry level IT sport specialist. In this course you will be introduced to the world of information technology or IT. So you're going to learn about what exactly is IT, what are the things that work in IT, what are the things that IT specialists do in their job, you know. And at the end of this course you will be able to understand how the binary system works. As I mentioned earlier, computer is in the language 0,1. So, and different stuff, like learn how applications are created. For example, you have these applications like Indian applications, if I talk about CRED or Mozilla Firefox or Chromium, like how these applications are working, what's happening behind the scenes. So you're going to understand about this in the technical sport fundamentals. It's a 4.8 star rating course, and it has good ratings as well, and it's basically, it's a good course, right? The next course is the bits and bytes of computer networking, where you will understand about computer networking. So computer networking, as I mentioned earlier, you will basically learn about what is exactly a computer networks, what is a protocol, what is an IP protocol, what is different stuff like that. Okay, so it's I believe that if you want to go far into this computer, in any field of computer networking is must, and it's one of the best thing that they have introduced this concept of the bits and bytes of computer networking. Okay, so if you want to skip any particular course of it, you can. It's not that you have to purchase every 5 of this course. Okay, if you want to purchase any single course of it, you can. Okay, it's not like you have to purchase all the 5 as well. So it's a 4.7 star rating course. You will learn about the network services like DNS and DHCP, describe computer networks in terms of 5-layer model, like there's a 5 layers model as well, if you don't know about in the computer networking. Then understand cloud computing, everything as a service, and cloud storage. So you can basically store, if you don't know, then you can store your photos in either of the Google Drive, okay, and or you can store your photos in cloud as well. Okay, so if you don't know about the cloud, you will definitely learn about what exactly is the cloud technology, which is in trending today, in this course as well. Then you will learn about the next course, which is called as operating systems. So operating system is what? Operating system is basically everything that your computer has got installed. For example, there are different operating system. For the Mac user, it's Mac OS. OS means operating system. Then there's Linux, then there is Windows, and different stuff like that. So we learn about what exactly is operating system, how to install one operating system into another computer, right? As you can see the context of this course. By the end of this course, you will navigate the Windows and Linux file systems. So Windows and Linux have different commands. If you don't understand what I'm trying to say, basically commands are what? Commands are basically the commands you type in your screen on a particular operating system that manipulate that operating system. Okay, that make changes in the operating system. See, one way, for example, if I were to tell you something, example, if you want to create a folder in Windows, how will you create it? You can just click on that folder. You can just right click on that particular location, and there will be option of new folder, and you can say the name, and that folder will be created. But what if you want to do this without moving your mouse? Then you can do this with the help of commands. So that's what I'm saying. Commands help you to manipulate your operating system or manipulate that particular location. You can basically delete a folder, you can basically create a file, and many more stuff you can do with the help of commands. The commands are different in Linux operating system, Mac operating system, and Windows operating system, depending on what commands are you using. Okay, so in this course you will learn about what exactly is operating system. Cool. So the course number 4 is System Administration and IT Infrastructure Services, and this course is, as you can see, 3,444 reviews and 18,247 ratings. As you go down, you're gonna see that these courses have less rating. Why? What I'm trying to say is that, like, see, 21,050 rating at the course number 3, then at the course number 2, 36,000 rating. So basically, as you go down the course 3, course 4, the ratings are low if you compare it with the earlier one. I believe like it's generally because people eventually don't complete a course. Okay, it's a fact that only 1% of the people eventually complete their course on Udemy and Coursera. So there are very few people who eventually complete this course. So yeah, I was talking about the course number 4, which is called as System Administration and IT Infrastructure. What you're gonna learn? By the end of this course, you will be able to utilize best practice for choosing hardware, vendors and services for your organization. You will eventually learn about what is the difference between hardware and software, which I used to get very confused during my days. So you will also choose and manage the tools that your organization will use. Organization is what? Organization can be an organization is what you are working for. For example, if you're working in Google, Google is your organization. Okay, so you will learn about the different tools that they are using for the customer services, the tools that they're using for development. You will understand about it. Okay, and the 5th and the last course for this is IT security, defense against the digital dark arts. Digital dark arts basically means that like there are a lot of things that's happening in the IT world. A lot of scams are happening. So how to prevent it? What are the danger sides of the IT field? Danger sides basically means like in your coding world there can be something like hackers and something like that. So in order to prevent it, in order to don't lose the information, particular information, secret information and different stuff like that, you will learn about in this course as well. Like at the end of this course, you will learn how various encryption algorithms and techniques work, as well as their benefits of limitations, best practices for securing a network, how to help others to grasp security concepts and protect themselves. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so these are exactly the 5 courses which have been offered by Google in this particular Google IT Sport Professional certificates. Now if you want to know who are the instructors and basically offered by Google, okay, so and it basically may be by the top university professors as well as the Google employees who have been working in Google from a very long period of time. So as you can see, on credit towards your degree, it's what don't just go there just if you want to learn, as you can enroll for free, but if you want to go for the certificate, you can. So see, it's saying that you will get a certificate like this and you can share it on LinkedIn or Twitter, whatever. Then there are certain frequently asked questions. What is the refund policy? The refund policy is basically you can get refund for this course if you before a week. For example, if I enroll on in this course today, then I can get my refund back. Basically, I can get my refund back within a week itself. After the week is over, I can't get my refund back, even if I like the course or not. Then can I just enroll in a single course? Yes, you can. Okay, is the course really 100% online? Yes, it is. I'm just answering it very shortly. Okay, so what is IT sport? As I mentioned earlier, IT sport is what? IT sport is, you will see here, it's just see, when we see, as I mentioned earlier, system fails, phone dies. When that happens, we need experts to fix them. IT sport is all about troubleshooting and problem solving and provides greater customer services on the way. Okay, so why a career in IT? So it basically says that the average salary is very high, so you should start a career. What background knowledge is necessary? No background knowledge is necessary if you want to start with this course. Do I need to take the courses in a specific order? We highly recommend taking the courses in order presented, as a content builds on information from earlier lessons. What it's trying to say that if you just go for the course number 2 before moving to the course number 5, then eventually the knowledge that has been used in the course number 2 is based on whatever you will be learning in whatever you have learned in course number 1. So it's not like you can directly move to the course number 4 or course number 3. No, it's not like that. You have to basically go in order: course 1, course 2, course 3, course 4, course 5. Cool. And there are a lot of questions like, why did Google create this program? What resources will be available to help with the job search program? As you can see, in addition to experts training and hands-on project designed to prepare you for a job, you will get access to interview tips, mock interviews and resume building workshop, career coaching sessions and more. This certificate is what offering you, but to be honest, I don't generally believe these kind of stuff that a particular course will teach you so much. not teach you, will enroll you, will provide you an internship or an interview as well, because it depends upon the candidate itself, right? If you want to apply for an IT job in Google, then just go for the search on Google careers, and you're gonna get tons of options there, and you can apply for a particular internship depending upon your resume and skills. Okay, so I have basically given you the detailed information. If you want to go for this course, Google IT Support Professional Certificate, yes you can. If you are a beginner who has no knowledge of what exactly is the IT field doing, what exactly the computer is doing, what is an operating system, what is Linux, what is Windows, what is command pen, and different stuff like that, then this course is basically for you. You can definitely enroll into it, and just invest your time here. Okay, it's a 6-month long course, and you're gonna have to invest a lot of time here in order to understand it. Okay, so it's a yes for me. If you want to go with this course, definitely you can check this out. The link is given in the description, and I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, take care.